What's up, spectators? Welcome back to an episode of Virtue's Last Reward. Last time we had done the laboratory where Dio stole the Accelavir antidote for Radical 6 and then made us kill ourselves, essentially. I mean, he did murder us, but it was kind of also like we killed ourselves as well. So it was a to be continued, so we're going to go back, and this time, instead of choosing Ally, we're going to choose Betray. And I'm guessing it's going to be a short trip. And while this is loading, oh, it's gonna be pretty fast, okay. I left my drink in the kitchen. It should take me 15 seconds to get it. I'm just gonna choose...
What are you gonna do?
Alright, well, we'll skip this, because this happened at the very end of the last video. It's just her trying to convince me not to die, and not to go through with Dio's plan. Of course, this whole time, he's like, oh, it's for the child, I must. Except now, in this run, it'll be me changing my mind.
Hey, what are you can't, but you're Dio's, you can't,
But you, Dio, Okay, come on.
10 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Betray!
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
Yeah, there we go. I got my drink.
Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Clover and I walked slowly out of the AB room. Dio glanced over at us as he exited his own room. I looked away before he could make eye contact.
Sigma, why? After all that stuff you said. I mean, it's not like I'm criticizing you. I think you made the right decision.
Sorry.
You don't need to apologize. I think I would have chosen Betray if I was in your position. We'll find another way, all right? We just have to keep an eye on Dio. As soon as he gives us an opening, we take it. And I'm sure Alice will help us too.
Did you tell her?
It's okay. We can trust Alice. There's no way she told him. Anyway, let's go check the results.
Yeah.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Hey, what the hell is this?
Sorry, decided to choose Betray.
Oh, so you don't care what happens to Quark?
What kind of a cold-hearted bastard are you? Just give it back.
Hey, Sigma, what are you talking about?
We found the Accelavir in the laboratory.
And Dio stole it. What? You mean he has it? Right now?
Nah, I don't have it.
What?
Well, I won't have it in about 2 seconds.
The moment the words left his mouth, I knew what he planned to do. Don't. I leapt toward him as I spoke, but it was already too late. Dio snatched the vial out of his pocket, brought it up, and threw it to the ground.
No!
You bastard!
What are you doing?
A promise is a promise. If you'd chosen Ally, this never would have happened.
Well, we have to kill you now.
You want to blame someone? Blame yourselves.
Or we just kill you right now. Why would you do that? We'll kill you now. It makes no sense. I'd had enough. Something snapped in my brain. I let out a guttural roar and leapt forward. Only to be stopped short by a firm hand on my arm. It was 5.
Hold it.
Why are you stopping me?
Because this isn't the time for that.
What do you mean this is the time?
Look at the number 9 door.
K was indeed standing in front of the door. What is he?
No!
His BP is 9.
What?
I realize his BP is 9. Everyone's BP is always 9. Why did they go straight for the door? Can they not wait a second? God, people are so weird. They just walk to it like zombies or flies attracted to a light. Okay. What do you think you're doing?
What am I doing? Well, that should be obvious. But if you insist, I am attempting to leave.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I assure you, I would do no such thing. I am perfectly serious. After a rational assessment of the facts, I have concluded that this is the wisest course of action. What is currently our highest priority? The answer is, of course, to save Quark. He must be taken to a hospital as soon as possible. For that to happen, one of us must escape and call for help. Currently, the only one of us capable of doing so is myself. That is why I intend to escape.
And leave us all behind.
Unavoidable. But as I said, I do intend to call for help.
Couldn't you have at least waited until the next round? Then you could have raised Quark's BP to 9 and taken him with you.
And what would happen if Dio was Quark's opponent in the next round? I have no illusions about what Dio would do. This is the most logical choice.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Wait! Where's Alice?
Ah, yes. Alice is in the AB room. She has collapsed, but you needn't be concerned. She is only sleeping.
Oh no! What did you do to Alice?
You will need to ask her yourself. I must take my leave.
Hey! God damn it! Wait!
Dio charged at K, but the larger man easily sidestepped him and tumbled nimbly through the door just before it closed.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the Nonary Game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Okay, with that done, it's unfortunate we can't go on because I don't know what we're missing here. Where I'll say lock number 3. It says which lock, but again, I don't really know. Actually, is there proof it wasn't murder? Oh! That is a good point, me. Because of what we did getting here, we've now unlocked this one, which means we could totally go back and do it. And I'm pretty tempted to do that myself. Let's go take a look. I believe this is when we went to Alice's body, and she was like, "Prove it to me!" And then we kind of just stood there awkwardly. But it can be, yes, okay. All right, I believe we can skip most of this, because I think it goes up until Clover starts to go crazy. But yes, Alice is here and she's dead with a scalpel in her chest, and Alice wants to know if there's any way to prove that we weren't the ones to do it. And the only thing that's really happened since we played to get that ending was us learning about the suicidal urges and tendencies of people affected with Radical 6. And as you can tell, I'm trying to drag out my words as much as I can, so that way it feels less like just wasting time with this. Come on, come on.
How scalp? I get your. It was no one.
Clover.
Fine, show me proof, or I'm going. You're all.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Clove 3.
Here we go. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. Suddenly, Clover moved. I leapt forward and clamped my hand around her wrist.
What are you doing?
Listen, Alice wasn't killed. Nobody murdered her. She took her own life.
What? No, there's no way she'd do that.
It's true. She stabbed herself in the heart with the scalpel.
All right. Where'd she get the scalpel then?
I did hear someone come into the infirmary right after the AB game ended.
Was that before I showed up?
Yes. I got up to see who it was, but they were already gone. It could have been Alice.
So she could have taken the scalpel then.
Yes, I think so.
You're lying. This is all a lie. It has to be.
It's not. It's the truth.
Then why did she do it? Why would Alice kill herself?
She probably didn't have a reason.
What?
She'd been infected with Radical 6. That's what killed her.
But you just said she killed herself. Just tell me the truth. Then prove it. Your 10 seconds ran out a long time ago. So if you don't have any proof...
I do. I have proof. There was a journal in the lab, wasn't there, Kay? Show it to me.
Journal?
It would have been in the safe.
Ah, well, Alice would have it then.
Fi, can you? I don't feel right touching a dead woman's body. Could you take a look?
Sure.
Her hands barely shook as she quickly searched through Alice's clothing. It was only seconds before she stopped. Slowly and carefully, she drew something out. There it was. The journal. Fi turned to hand it to me, but I shook my head. You read it. It's in Latin. I can't make heads or tails of it. She cocked an eyebrow at me and flipped the small book open. When she looked back up at me, it was with both suspicion and surprise.
Yeah, it is Latin, but translating this is impossible. It's full of words I've never heard before. I can barely understand any of this.
Page 216.
Huh?
Turn to page 216. You should be able to read that one. Fi's frown deepened, but she did as I suggested. I watched her eyes quickly scan the page before looking up at me with renewed suspicion.
Yeah, I can read this page. How did you know? No, wait. How did you even know there was a journal in the lab?
I just knew.
You just knew? Come on.
Just read it, okay? Clover wants to hear what it has to say. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Give me a moment to look it over.
After a few moments of whispering to herself in Latin, Fi began to translate, paraphrasing the contents of the journal. Reduces the brain, processing speed, urge to commit suicide, the stuff about yep.
Oh Lord, please, let their future be a bright one.
Fi shut the journal with a soft slap. A sickly silence drifted through the room. The newspaper article, the recording, the conversation with Tenmyoji, and now this journal entry. There was no more hiding from the truth. The pandemic had already happened. All of Clover's rage suddenly dissipated and she collapsed to the floor, tears pouring down her face. None of us had the heart to say anything, and for several long moments, the only sound in the room was Clover's sobs.
We've got a problem. It's almost time for the primary doors to open.
Only 10 minutes left.
Sorry, but I'll be taking Alice's bracelet. Vi and I won't be able to open the secondary door without it.
So she was a magenta pair, just like me.
Just now noticed that, did ya?
As he spoke, Dio grabbed the bracelet off the floor and dropped it into his pocket.
What color is your bracelet, Luna?
I'm a cyan pair.
You are part of Clover's pair, then. That means the two of you will need to come with me.
I guess so. Come on now, Clover. We need to go. Alice would want you to survive, wouldn't she? You'll never be able to figure out why all this happened if you stay here. Please.
You're right. Alice, I promise I'll find out what happened to you. I'll figure out who Zero really is. I mean, if you'd never been locked up in here, you never would have... This never would have happened. So it's like Zero killed you. I promise. I'll avenge you.
Clover stood up and rubbed her hands roughly over her eyes, smearing tears across her cheeks. Then, with a determined frown, she strode out of the room.
All right, we're out of time. Move, people.
You guys head on down to the Floor B warehouse. We'll catch up with you later.
Right. Cork's got the yellow bracelet, which makes him your partner, right?
Yeah. Can't exactly leave him behind.
Without him, we'd end up stuck in the AB room.
Uh-huh.
Let's go. We'll see the rest of you once we've picked up Cork.
Very well. Until we meet again.
Quark, you're awake!
Yeah, I just woke up. Hey, where's everybody else?
Oh god. Quark.
Tenmyoji's entire body shook with emotion as he drew closer to him. He cautiously laid a trembling hand on the boy's shoulder, almost as if he were afraid Quark would disappear in a puff of smoke the moment he was touched. When Quark proved to indeed be corporeal, Tenmyoji let out a cry and threw his arms around him.
What's wrong? Are you okay, Grandpa?
It's nothing. Nothing's wrong. I'm fine.
But...
Quark gave him a puzzled look. Tenmyoji didn't even notice. His face was a mixture of happiness and relief, and I could see tears twinkling from the wrinkled corners of his eyes. All traces of his usual gruff stoicism had vanished. I didn't want to interrupt such a happy reunion, but we were running out of time. Still, Tenmyoji deserved a few minutes. I left them alone. At last, Tenmyoji seemed to recover and shifted from an embrace to a protective arm around the shoulder.
So, how are you feeling?
Feeling? Well, okay, I guess. Was I sick or something?
No. You're not sick. If you feel fine, then you're fine.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I should never have gotten you involved in all this.
What are you apologizing for? You're doing it again. Are you sure you're okay? So, where's everybody else? Mr. Sigma's here, but he's just been standing there looking kind of silly.
Don't make fun of my face! I gave him a nervous smile and explained about the white doors. I got the feeling Tenmyoji didn't want Quark to know about Radical 6, so I avoided any mention of it. Alice's death was something I also left for later.
Okay, that makes sense. That means I'm on a team with you guys, right?
Right.
So, these white doors, when are they gonna open?
Well, we got about 4 minutes until the primary doors open.
Oh, that's not good. We need to hurry. Come on. How do we get to the Floor B warehouse?
Okay, we're going.
Follow me.
chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
You're late. Where the hell have you been? Quark?
You're awake.
And fully recovered, apparently.
I am also relieved to see you well again.
Me too.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
I looked out at the others from behind Quark and held a warning finger up to my lips. There were a few momentarily raised eyebrows and some nervous coughing as everyone suddenly fell silent.
Huh?
From Quark's perspective, it must have seemed especially odd.
Anyway, there isn't any time left. We need to hurry.
But there are 3 doors.
Which team goes in which door?
All of the doors are identical for this round. I believe it doesn't matter which team uses which door.
Then we're taking the one in the middle.
Why that one?
You want a kill shot, you aim for the center. You're more likely to just miss the extremities.
That logic is flawed and more than slightly disturbing. Unfortunately, I don't really have a counter-argument, so center door it is.
I suppose we could go with the one on the left. Is that okay? I mean, we could go with the other one if you want.
Kay and Clover only nodded.
Well, there's only one left.
The door on the right.
Any objections? All right, let's move.
30 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Hurry it up, Vi. This thing's gonna close.
I know.
It's time we were going as well.
Right. Sure.
Come on, guys, there's no time to waste.
Right behind you.
Let's go.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
What's this place?
Probably the office of whoever it is that's running this place.
It said director's office on the door.
So this might be Zero Senior's office.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Well, which is it?
Why the hell would I know?
We should look around. If this really is Zero Senior's room, there might be some clues.
Yeah, you got a point. Let's get started then. All right, we've been in here once before, not to solve the puzzles, of course. A balloon. You want it, Quark? I don't need a balloon. I'm not a kid. Well, I want the balloon. How old are you? I'm 20. No way. Gotcha. Ha. Globe. Looks like a green coaster. The stain on there makes it look like something was sitting here earlier. There's a screen built into the credenza. There's something on it. Starting up. Please wait. What is it starting? Beats me. Well, my money says that just means it won't do squat if you mess with it right now. How about you go have a look at something else? Haha! Now this is brandy. Fier Perine's 200-year-old reserve. You can tell that just by looking at it. I can smell it. That's some nose you got. Here, just let me have a taste. I don't think so. How could you be so cruel? Okay. What if we try to put it here? Well, putting the expensive brandy on the coaster didn't seem to do anything. The laser beam just went right through it. What the hell do you think you're doing? If you keep frying it with that laser, you're gonna ruin the brandy. Pull it out of there. All right. Hey, Tammy, my baby. Who's my baby? Do I put it on his head? Are you a brandy head? It's not really a full suit of armor, is it? I mean, it's missing the helmet. So what would we call it? I'm not sure. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a suit of armor, okay? Suit yourself. Anyway, it's got some red paint on the neck and the shoulder area. Are you sure it's paint? It could be blood. Hey, don't say stuff like that. Being in a room with a headless suit of armor is creepy enough. Okay, I guess I can't put it on. Wait, where did this come from? What the hell? Okay, hold on. Where is the, okay. Nope, can't pop it, all right. This is cheap brandy. Alcohol this bad shouldn't even exist. So I think it's best if I dispose of it safely with my... I'll be taking that. I tried putting it there before. You just put it back. Did you really expect something to happen? No, not really. I tried putting the good brandy on the coaster, but... Okay. The bookshelf. There's some paint inside. I think the red paint on the bottle has something to do with the red section on the wall. Maybe it's part of a letter. I can't tell from here. Maybe if we look at it from a different angle. I see. Wait a minute, that looks like nothing. There's red paint on the wall. Looks like there's an outlet right next to it. Why would somebody put an outlet this high up? It's probably not an electrical outlet. What is it then? I think you're supposed to insert something into it. I don't think I have anything that would work for that. So, there are only so many places we can look. What is this? One of the trading machines you see on late night infomercials? I think it's a facial recognition device. You put your hands on either side and hold your face in front of that lens. Then it checks your face against whatever it's got in its database. How did you know? I'm in the salvage business. Every so often one of these babies shows up. It doesn't look like it's turned on. Nothing happens when I put my face in front of it. There's something to the right of the lens over there that looks an awful lot like a keyhole. If we had a key for it, you think maybe we could turn it on? I assume so. Okay. What's this? I checked it out earlier, but I think it's just a business card. Holder. It's a file where you put business cards. They've got all these weird shapes on the back. I think maybe if you line them up in a particular way, you'll get some sort of hint. Well, I guess we can give it a shot. Oh. So it'll probably make, okay. Well, this doesn't really, am I supposed to be able to figure this out on my own or what? What? Let me see. Let me try. That was weird. Why didn't... What? Okay. Well, I still don't know what it's supposed to show me now, so maybe I should come back to this later. It's so weird. Some of these don't make sense. I don't get it. Maybe you don't have enough information. Yeah, I figured. It's not opening. Is it locked? Yeah, looks like it. I don't see anything that looks like a keyhole, though. There's this diamond-shaped hole in the middle. Do you think we're supposed to stick something in there? I could try this. It opened! There's something here. Is it a key? Small key, okay. Now I have a key. Let's go over here and try putting that in. The light on the top turned on. Looks like you managed to turn it on. All right, it's on. Now what? Well, why don't we give it a face to look at? One of ours? Yeah. None of our faces work. Face not recognized. Gender mismatch. What does it mean by gender mismatch? Maybe it's saying it needs a girl. But there's only 3 of us and none of us are women. Well, maybe if we dress Quark up like a girl. No way. Why don't you dress up then? No. Tank, you better move that butt. Oh, you want to go kiss Tammy? Okay, you go lie down with her. No? Just thinking about that is making me want to puke. Besides, do you see a wig or makeup or anything around here? How would any of us dress up like a woman anyway? Dude, you totally want to do it. No, I don't. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe. What is it? Did you have an idea? It can't hurt to try. Definitely worth a shot. How long has he had that in his pocket? It looks like a piece of paper. No, it's a picture. Oh yeah, I remember him looking at that in the infirmary. I guess it's worth a shot. Whoa! Oh my gosh, looks like we're in the villain's secret lair. Didn't think that would happen. I guess the recognition worked. Yeah. The picture Tenmyoji had with him is in front of the lens. So, who is this girl? Hey! Yep! She's just a girl. Is she your granddaughter? No. Well, who is she then? Fine, you've already seen her after all. Her name is Akane Kurashiki, if any of you guys remember the first game. I've been looking for her for a long time. Because she's his first love. No, you got it wrong. But you carry that picture everywhere. I don't think I've ever seen you leave it somewhere. And when you don't think anybody's watching, you talk to it. I've seen you do it. Dang, Quark, be cool. Didn't mark you for a hopeless romantic, Tenmyoji. It's not about love, and I'm not a romantic. Okay, you don't want to talk about her, I get it. Look, there's the helmet for the suit of armor. There's a lever next to the chair. Why don't you pull? What's gonna happen? Is it really that hard to figure out? You think it's gonna go back into the wall? Pull the thing and find out. All right, guess I should start by sitting in the chair. Then I pull the lever. Here I go! I'm guessing the letters are supposed to say help, maybe. Looks like there's something on the table. Is that a battery? Now let's combine this. I don't need to be looking at this right now. I can take care of it when I get back to the other room. Man. There's a P painted on the wall. It looks like that's actually all I can take a look at, right? Yeah. All right, let's get out of here then. If I pull again, the chair should turn back around. Not like I have a choice. Tank, you just want to lie down on Tammy, huh? Oh, you're so sweet. Okay. Now, Looks like you got the tablet to turn on. Look! Something showed up on the screen. Enter a 4-digit passcode, then press the enter key on the right. H-E-L-P. Figured. You did it! Good work, Sigma. Take a look at the screen. Oh. So this is just for the regular exit, so we need to find the secret one. Sun, sun, star. What's this? Looks like the password for the safe. Awesome. Now we can open it. Okay, sure. That gives me one thing. Okay, hold on. Sun, sun, star. Good job. It opened. Good work. It looks kind of empty this time. There's only 2 things in here. First, we've got the AB room keycards. These must be the star cards that we were talking about. There are 2 of them. You guys take one and I'll take the other. Right. We're a pair, so we only need one for the 2 of us. And the other thing is the key as usual. Yes! Now we can get out of here. Great, no point sitting around. Let's go. Well, actually there is, because I still don't have the bonus thing. I have a slingshot, but I what's this? Is it one of those vacuuming robots you see on TV? You got me. Looks like a machine of some sort. Well, is it turned on? Don't think so. Let's see if... Nope, no luck. Huh. Nothing. Might as well give up. Yeah, let's go look at something else. We can always come back to it later. All right, why don't we put this thing back on? Hold on. That suits him. Ha ha ha. Okay. We have this globe. What do I do with this globe? I have the books, but what do I do with the books? And why can't I look at the... Okay. Something to hang here. What can I hang here? Nothing, honestly. Oh, wait, what's this? This safe is really big. There's gotta be like $100 billion in there. You're such a kid. Maybe they're just hiding something they really don't want people to see. Like some videos. I'm not sure I like the way you said that. Let's just open it up and find out. I don't think. See? Is it locked? Yeah. There's a circular input panel on top of the panel. It looks like one on the pressure exchange chamber's door. So if we just do the same thing we did then, when you select the yellow guide ring, other rings will appear at other points that you can draw lines to. Wait. Oh, right, but I don't know where everything's supposed to go, right? I don't think we've determined that. If you don't know that, you're probably missing some information. What's up? What about that globe? Yeah, what about it? Doesn't it look kind of weird? I think somebody glued a piece of paper to it. Let's see if we can get it off. I didn't notice that. What the hell? Okay. Ah. Okay. White to blue, green to red. White to blue, green to red, yellow to purple. Let me do yellow to purple first. It could be challenging. White to blue. Green to, oh. We got a problem. Okay, Reset. So definitely want that one here, probably. It's green to red. But we also need white to blue and purple to yellow. White to blue and purple to yellow. How do we get purple to yellow, white to blue? Uh-oh. Shoot! All right, try this again. White to blue, green to red, purple to yellow. Green to red. Hey! Good job, you did it. Nice work. Very impressive. Let's have a look inside. The $100 billion. Videos. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Looks like all we've got is a binder and a deer. Exactly what I expected to find in a safe. A binder. What the hell is this? Is Zero just making fun of us? The deer's looking at me, Grandpa. Buck up, it's just a fake. All right. So there's a binder in the safe. It's got 2 pieces of paper in it. 2 pieces of paper. Okay. The women are requesting the following positions. Okay. We'll get to that in a second. Actually, the deer's head is pretty pointless, as far as I know, because I've already figured out the letters we needed for it. And honestly, you can tell it's supposed to spell help, so, okay. But this business card situation, I do need help with this. All right, let's go to the archive. Bob, Tony, Chris, Michael, John, Ian. Bob, Tony, Chris, Michael. Bob, Tony, Chris, Michael, John, Ian. I think that was it. Bob, Tony, Chris, Michael, John, Ian. Bob, Tony, Chris, Michael, John. Okay. Let me see what it starts to look like now. Okay. Now. Carol likes being on the left. Anne prefers to be near Bob. Ellen would like to be above Anne. Sophie likes to be on the very right. Kate likes to be next to Michael. Who's on the right? John and Ian? Is there anything about John and Ian? All right, well, let's put Sophie over here. There are only 2 spots she could be in. That doesn't look like anything, so I'm gonna assume Sophie is then down here. That doesn't look like anything to me too. Like, what is this supposed to turn into? Am I looking at her wrong? Okay. So Sophie likes to be on the very far right. Kate likes to be next to Michael. So we have Michael here. So who is that? Kate likes to be next to Michael? So that actually it makes sense to be Sophie, John, Ian, Kate. All right. And then on the left, someone would like to be on the left. Carol likes being on the left. But Anne likes to be near Bob. Carol on the left, Anne next to Bob. Carol on the left, Anne next to Bob. Anne next to Bob. Carol on the left. Ellen wants to be above Anne. Ellen wants to be above Anne. Where the hell is Ellen? Ellen wants to be above Anne. So that would be here. And Sophie likes to be on the right. Kate wants to be next to Michael. Ellen wants to be above Anne. Anne likes to be near Bob. Carol on the left. Okay. Book 3. Did I get this upside down? Oh my god, don't tell me it reset. Oh my god, okay. Son of a... Alright, hang on. I remember some of these. Bob likes to be with... Wait, no, Bob is... Okay. Tony, where's Tony? Where's Tony? I remember Bob and Tony... Oh, wait, no, it was this. And then Anne likes Bob. Can't believe I have to do this again. Okay, hold on. This one... Wait, I don't remember this one. Michael and Ian were together. No, John and Ian, sorry. Where's John? John and Ian. And then that would... I don't remember who was here. I'll have to look at that later. The people... Sophie liked to be on the far right. Who would like to be next to... Okay. Kate likes to be next to Michael. Ellen likes to be above Anne. Anne and Carol. Okay. Anne likes Bob. Chris, Michael, John, Ian. Where's Michael? Chris, Michael, John, Ian. Okay, and then we have... Kate likes Michael. Oh, okay. Well, what was wrong? What did I have wrong before? Let's look at the other side. Maybe the shapes look like something. Let's have a look. Book 334. It says 334. What does it mean? Well, a book is a bunch of pieces of paper that are bound together with... I know what a book is. Book 334. Ah, I see. 3, 4. See, this is all stuff I still don't need to do. What I gotta figure out how to do is get the other code. The other code comes from... Hold on. Where did we get the code from again? It was the tablet. The tablet is a 4-letter code. Okay. Seriously, what the heck is this? Which one's the cheap brandy? This one. The laser beam's bending all around inside the bottle. It made a parallelogram. Okay. Oh. It changed. That looks like a puzzle. It is, like a silhouette puzzle called the Tangram. Move or rotate the triangles and squares to the shape you need. Select the rotate move button to allow you to move between the... Okay. So I'm guessing we need a parallelogram. Okay, so if we want to do that... How do you rotate? Wait, how do you... Hold on. Press X? Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, this is kind of inconvenient. Is there a better way? Okay, let me think here. So, if this... Let me move this down. Wow, this is... Okay, wow. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do this based on the accuracy of this. Okay. That means if I want to connect this piece, it has to be like... Oh, jeez. Seriously, I don't know how I'm supposed to be able to do this. Like, there's no way I'll be precise enough. No way. Okay. This is like impossible. Oh my god. Okay. Well, it's because I need these to move first. Look at how much I've ruined it already. Okay. So to make a parallelogram, I now need to expand on the bottom. So if I need it to shape like... God, this sucks. This should be slight turns like this. Okay. Oh my god. Wait. This isn't... Is it... Oh, hold on, let me drag this out. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Like this? No. Like this? Yes. Up. Ah, come on. Okay. Please be nice. Oh my god. Okay. So. How do I... Oh my god. Well, I noticed the colors are different. Does that have anything to do with anything? Oh my god, thank you. Ah! Okay. Sorry, kitty. I was just... Who's the man? That was amazing. How'd you do it? That puzzle was hard. Well done, Sigma. That was pretty impressive. So what did we get? There's something on the screen. IILP. What does that mean? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Now I know what I... Okay. IILP. There's only one thing it can be. It's got to be a part of the thing. It's... Okay. IILP. Go. Thank you. Okay. Give me the password. The screen changed. Star, moon, star. Okay. Star, moon, star. Star, moon, star. See how they run. See how they run. Ba 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 ba. Moon, star. It's open. Three different types of card keys generally found in the safes in each room and used to open the AB gate. Without them, you can't open the AB gate to play the AB game, which means you can't gain BP. In other words, getting one of these cards is the first step in your escape. The sun key is used during the first round, moon for the second, star for the third. An elementary device uses rubber to launch a small projectile, frequently used by adolescent ne'er-do-wells. Can be used as a necklace, but this is not recommended. The site in question was for a simulated manned mission to Mars held in Nevada desert. On New Year's Eve 2028, the audio logs from the simulation contained a woman's voice, assumed to be one of the test subjects, saying the following: 6 of us are dead, counting myself. There are only 3 left. I guess you could say I killed them. No, that's not quite right. Not just them, not these 6, all 6 billion. Most evidence seems to suggest that this was the beginning of the Radical 6 outbreak. A general term to use to refer to the insects of the epifamily of Termitoidae, of the cockroach order Blattoidae. That's right. Even though they're sometimes called white ants, termites aren't even in the same family as ants. They're in the cockroach family instead. Also, king crabs are in the hermit crab order, and the remora is in the Perciformis order. Ugh. Word 0 the third says before he leaves, nice trouble, tragedy, trust. A term used in positional astronomy. Put simply, it means what two celestial bodies appear near one another in the sky. When used in the context of our solar system, it often refers to a position where a given celestial body is aligned with the sun. For example, when Mars is on the opposite side of the sun from Earth, it is considered to be in conjunction with Earth. Mercury and Venus, which orbit closer to the sun than the Earth does, have two types of conjunction. When they are hidden on the other side of the sun, this is referred to as superior conjunction. When they're lined up on the near side of the sun, this is called inferior conjunction. This is the photograph that Tenmyoji was holding. The subject is a girl named Akane Kurashiki. Akane was one of the people who appeared in this game's sister title, 999, as a childhood friend of Junpei, that title's main character. In 999, she was 21 years old. This picture was taken 9 years before then, when she was 12. Look at the left side of the picture. If you look closely, it almost looks like there's a man grinning in the background. Do you see him? Don't worry if it seems a little strange. A spirit medium has told us that the person in this picture is a guardian spirit who's looking after her. He must have shown up here because he's heard what sort of destiny she had in store and decided to see how she was doing. Alright, that was unexpected. Well, I am just glad that this is done. So with this, I'd say we're finished. Hang on a second. Actually, there might technically be one more thing we could try. Can I shoot this? I think it's a target, like a bullseye. Supposed to shoot it. You've already got what you need. Oh. But how do I shoot? Do you actually have something to fire? No, I guess I don't. What are you gonna shoot it with then? With mine bullets. Oh, okay. See, I did this stuff out of order. 3, 2, 1, fire. Nice aim. You got her right in the center. All right, just checking. All right, so now we are done, and this video has been pretty much an hour long. So why don't we end this here, and next time we'll get out of here. So, stay tuned for the next episode. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.